Isn't this looking so beautiful? This is a lovely hydrating body butter. A body butter that comes with both water and your oils. If you want to know how I made this, then you keep watching this video. Hello beauty lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making hydrating body butter, and laid out here are the recipes that I'll be using to make this amazing body butter. It's a hydrating body butter. That means we have water incorporated in this formula. This is not an hydrous body butter, this is hydrating, and in fact a moisturizing body butter. So in here the recipes that I'll be using, or the items that I've pre-measured them actually to make this video as short as I can. So in here is my sodium EDTA. I'll be adding this to my water, and the reason why we're using sodium EDTA here is to combat any metallic anions that could be present in this formula, because sometimes people make formulas or make their products and they tend to grow bacteria, so we don't want such to happen to these products. So what I'm going to do is just to put it over a double boiler and allow it to dissolve properly. And while that is going on, I'm just going to add in my emulsifiers and my co-emulsifiers to the oil phase and get that melted to the right temperature. So for my emulsifier here, I'll be using my emulsifier at 7% and my co-emulsifier at 3%. My water that is over a double boiler is at 50.5%. And so here I'm just going in with the hard butters. Here I use kumkum butter, mango butter, and also shea butter, and this butter summed up to 10% in total, and I'm making about 350 gram batch of a hydrating body butter. So I'm gonna put this over a double boiler, get it dissolved and melt, liquidate it. Then I'll come back and put in the butters that are that are heat sensitive. So this water has boiled and our sodium EDTA has melted. So what I'm going to do right now is to just take off the cling film and reduce this water. I'm going to be taking amounts that I'll be needing to dissolve my powders, because I'm using water soluble powders in this formula. And this process is actually for some of you who are new in making your creams and lotions. This is just a step that you can take to make yours. And the reason why I'm making it this way is for you not to overheat your powders. Some of you don't know the temperature at which is okay for you to mix up your active. So we're going to just add up this to the cool down phase when our lotion is completely cool. So I just took the temperature and I want it to drop up to 35 degrees before I start dissolving the powders. Now the oil has melted, and I'm just going in with the other butters, the mango and shea butter, and I'm going to just give it a little bit of a stir and allow it to melt completely into this already dissolved waxes and co-emulsifier, and my oil, of course, that I'll be heated with the emulsifiers and co-emulsifiers. So I'm just going to keep stirring it until the rest of the butter dissolve completely. So now this is a water in oil emulsion. So I'm going to be going in with my water here into the oil phase, and that's why you're like, wow, this is the first time I'm going to say this. Yes, you can actually do a water in oil emulsion or oil in water emulsion. So while you're doing this, you just want to give it a a high share blend while you're turning in your water, and try as much as possible to just keep the blender to the bottom of the beaker, so you don't have spillage, and also somehow don't incorporate hair. What did I just say? Don't incorporate hair into your formula. Okay, so once you achieve this opaque color, that shows that your emotion is gradually, coming together. And at this point, I'll just advise you to do what? Take off your blender so as not to overblend, or overblend your cream or your lotion, to get to what I call a frozen yogurt. So I just did that, and I noticed that the beaker was a little bit too small, and I turned it into a bigger beaker, and you can see the emulsion is already forming. If you look at the spatula, you will see the cream, it's already coming alive. So I'm just going to set this aside and go in with my powders while this lotion, or this cream, is cooling. I don't know why I keep saying lotion. So I'm just going to melt all my whitening actives. I'm going in with I think this is my licorice here. I'll just dissolve my licorice. I'm using my licorice in this formula at 2%, and I'll also go in with my N-acetyl glucosamine, also at 2%, and also my niacinamide at 4%. So I'm just giving it a very very good mix and dissolve it completely. Now you can see our cream or our butter has formed. It's really looking very thick right now. So what I'm going to do right now is to add in the phase 3 or phase C, which is our active. I'm going in with the dissolved actives, and I'm going to be putting it bit by bit and giving this mix, this butter a very good mix to incorporate the whitening actives. Somehow, I don't know, this I didn't know my phone wasn't recording. I actually included my my chamomile extracts into this formula, and I did that at 3% for this recipe. So if you're yet to see where I made the extract, you want to go check out that video. I have it on my channel. I think that's the video I uploaded. That was my last video. So in here, I'm going in with my essay, and I'm going in with my dermaticone here at 2%. This will also help to trap in moisture. That's our extracts, our chamomile extract, which is rich in glycerin. It's actually glycerate actually. So I did that at 3%, like I said earlier on. That will help to drag in moisture from the air, and this dermaticone here will help to lock in that moisture. So I'm going with my sandalwood essential oil here, and this sandalwood I actually got from India. Wow, I love it. It smells so lovely. It smells so lovely. So quickly also, I'm going with my alpha tocopherol. I'm measuring that out to add into my butter. Alpha tocopherol, it's a form of vitamin E that also has some good number of vitamins in it. So I'm just adding that to this, and I'm giving it a very good stir. Alpha tocopherol, it's best for me than using just ordinary vitamin E. So I'm getting my preservative here, and I'm just sprinkling it around the beaker to make sure I spread it evenly. However, I'm also going to be mixing this thoroughly to make sure I incorporate it very well into this batter. Yes. So if you're watching this channel up to this moment and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please, guys, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get to be the first person to get notified each time I upload a new video. So I did my pH testing, and I saw that this is just at the right pH of 6.1, which is a good pH for a moisturizer, and according to the actives that we used in this formula, is just perfect. See how beautiful and luscious this looks. Yeah, there are several ways you can actually make your body butter or your cream base, but this is just for you newbies that really find it difficult in making your emulsion. This is how you do it, and it's super easy. And this, trust me guys, this feels so luscious on the skin. I'm just going to be taking a little bit and I'll be applying it on my skin. This looks, in fact, the feel, it's lovely, and it doesn't feel greasy at all. It doesn't feel, you don't feel any kind of, oh, I have heavy oil on my skin. No, because of the type of emulsifier that we use and the co-emulsifier in this formula, it's just looks beautiful on the skin, and you just feel your skin so smooth and soft. This is how you make your hydrating body butter. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give me a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do so, keep that glow pumping until I come your way again. I remain your favorite girl, Zarina. Bye guys.